Welcome back, y'all. We are back to do savings challenges for the first week of September. Yes, we're running behind, and we really need to get caught up, y'all. There's been a lot going on in our house. We've been super duper busy, but I need to get back on track so that I don't get too far behind that I get lost. So we're going to be working with our savings challenge pack that I currently have in my Etsy shop. I have the printable version, which is these 10 pages. I also have it in a laminated version where I can mail it out to you. So the savings challenges is $100 through $1,100 increments. When you do the entire pack, you save $5,500, y'all. So each one of these savings challenges I have deemed for a different subject and or category, I should say. I'll show you that here in a minute because I did make dashboards for myself. My daughter also made me stickers to go there on each one of the envelopes. So let's talk about our $100 savings challenge. Once I reach this 100, I will redo the challenge again. I have deemed that the $100 challenge is going to be for my buffer. We currently have $40 in it. I'm adding $5 today. So with that being said, we will be up to $45. Now, my daughter colored in the number 2 and the number 3. That's what's going to equal the $5 so that we are caught up and where we need to be for that. And that was the number 2, number 3 in the third row. On savings challenge 200, that is mommy's shopping amount or privilege to have. I had Jessica color in the number 14 on that one. We currently have $40 in there. This will bring it up to $54. And she went ahead and colored the 14. Now, if you did not watch my last video, watch the very end where I kind of go on a tangent and tell you exactly what's going on and why my Affirm account is becoming a revolving situation currently right now. And I'm okay with it. I'm able to maintain what I need to on there in order to do what I need to do. So when I reach 200, this will be an extra payment towards Affirm. So just so y'all know. $300 savings challenge. We currently right now have $60 in there. And with that being said, the $300 savings challenge is for anything for pets that I can move over to our pet categories once it is completely done. We're going to go ahead and put $15 in today. And with that being said, that'll take this to $75. And then I can break it into all my different pet categories that I have. And then once the challenge is complete, again, I will redo it again. I will do that with every one of these challenges. I really like the way that this turned out. It's very simple and easy, and you can work on challenges as you go. The $400 savings challenge is my bank buffer. Now, that's not to be confused with my regular buffer. The $100 buffer is for me to use pretty much in groceries, gas, and buffer, which is more like my variables and things of that nature. So the $400 savings challenge currently has $90 in there, and that is my bank buffer that will go actually into my bank account and sit in there. We are coloring in and already have the 5, the 9, the 13, and I believe it's the 8, making it $35 that we're putting in today. So we currently have 90 and we're adding 35 to it. So that should be 100, I believe 125. Don't quote me. It's been a long day. $500 savings challenge. Yes, we are already saving for summer foods for the kids, y'all. Summer groceries. So we currently have $80 in there. And today we are adding some more money to there. So today we are adding, what are we adding in there? We're adding 27. So Jessica colored in the number 10. And she colored in the 17. So those are the two numbers that we're adding in today to make that $27. The $600 savings challenge is got $50 already in there. We did color a number 25 for the $600 savings challenge. And the $600 savings challenge is actually for my Etsy shop. I'm going to show you something super exciting here in just a minute about my Etsy shop, a new product we will be launching. My son is making the trackers currently, and it'll take him a few days, but we're going to get that taken care of. But I do want to show you that in advance and what I'm going to be doing for that savings challenge. $700 savings challenge has only $20 in there currently right now, and we're going to be adding 30. So Jessica colored in, I believe it says that we owe $5 to make it to that 25 or 20. I think we have 15 or so in there. So it says we owe 5, and then I need to add 25. So we're going to be adding a total of $30 to the $700 savings challenge. And the $700 savings challenge for us actually is, let me see if I remember the $700 savings challenge. That is the household. So anything household related, I can break that down into any kind of household items that I need to break that down into with my other binders. All right, so now we're at the $800 savings challenge. And the $800 savings challenge actually currently has $70 in there right now. We are adding a 10. That is for emergency money. So anything that I need emergency-wise for my emergency preps, emergency preparedness, anything of that nature can come out of the savings challenge once it's done. I can break that down into my other binders as well. The $900 savings challenge is split 3 ways between my kids. I have Jesse, Danya, and Philip in the house. So we currently have 90. We are adding 30, and it's already been colored in today. Last but never least is the 1K challenge. We currently have 50 in there. We do plan to put an additional 20 in today, and that will be exactly what we put in for today. So altogether, this is $211 going into our savings challenges today. So let me get this out of the way for you. I just wanted to show you the trackers really quick. Bring in our binder here. Sorry, we were eating cookies today. Jessica made some amazing homemade chocolate chip cookies last night, and Philip for school made a homemade pumpkin pie that was really, really, really good. So we're gonna work with the 20s first. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. So that's 100. Go ahead and move this over here. And I've got something really cool to show you here in a minute. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, and 180. I'm going to go ahead and put the paper clip back on that so I don't get my 20s and 10s mixed up. So that is $180 so far. 185, 190, 195, 200, and 25. Y'all, I am so ready for this warmer weather to stop and for cooler weather to get here. 206, 207, 208, and I want to stick together, 209, 10, and 211. So exactly what I needed to have. With that being said, we have made an adjustment and a change to where you will be moving. It's not where I thought we were going to be. So we'll talk about that here in a minute. So as I said, I did go ahead and do dashboards for my $100 to my $1,000 challenge, and my daughter made stickers for me, which is amazing. She can make stickers for anybody, but she does make them for me as well now. And then I just made these dashboards to make things a little easier for me. So again, this is just my bank, or my buffer, I apologize, my veritable buffer, I should say. So $5 is going into that challenge today. The second challenge, as you see, is the one that I'm going to be using to pay back part of my Affirm account, and my Affirm will be rotating for quite some time, more of a revolving situation than anything else. As soon as I start paying it down lower, I will probably start putting more money in, and it's going to bounce back and forth like that. So $200 is receiving, or $200 savings challenge is receiving $15 today. So let's go with a 10 and a 5. So $15 is going in today for the $200 savings challenge. The $300 savings challenge is for my pets. That is Jaya, Tucker, Bella, and Romeo. And that one is receiving, what is 300 receiving? It is receiving $15 today. Oops, nope. Let me take that back. The 15 and the $200 savings challenge should be going to the $300 savings challenge. So, apologies if that is in the wrong one. I'm glad I caught that. That is for this one. $14 is going into mommy shopping. I don't get as lucky. I gotta take a little less. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's grab a 10. So it should be 14 in total. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, whoops, and 14. I don't get 15, I get 14. But y'all, my countertop rolling cart just came in. If you don't always hear me tell you that I have like next to no countertop, I have next to no countertop. So I did buy a rolling cart that I believe has 3 or 4 shelves. It's about 4 feet tall, and it is amazing. I'm super, super duper excited. All right, so savings challenge, and my son and I will have to be putting that together by probably tomorrow. Savings challenge number 400 is our bank buffer. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, bank buffer is going to be receiving $35 today because I do need to build my bank buffer back up. So let's get a 20, a 10, and a 5. Trying to make this as easy as possible when it comes to denominations. Okay, so that would be getting 35 today. So we have 20, 30, and 35. And that will help me build my bank buffer back to 400. It is already close to that now, but I want to make sure I get it even closer and then go ahead and just keep recycling this savings challenge over and over again. 500 is for summer groceries. Y'all know my kids be eating me out of house and home. So we're going to do a 20. Oops, I'm hitting those jars. I'm going to show you these jars here in just a minute. A 5 and the last 2 ones that I have. So $27 is going into this one. So you got 20, 30, 20, 25, 26, 27. So $27 going into summer groceries, and we are going to be so well in advance and stocked up for summer groceries. I'm so super excited because my kids do eat me out of house and home 24/7. The 600, which is my Etsy, we are putting in 25 today. So a 20 and a 5. So 20 and 25. And y'all, I just got a shipment in that I was waiting on. Again, my son is making trackers for something that we're going to show you here in a minute. I'm super excited. I got something up and around the corner for Christmas as well, and that will be out in a couple of weeks. $700 savings challenge is going to be getting 30 today. That's a pretty good number. So 10 and a 20 makes 30, so 20 and 10 is 30. And we are almost done. I'm not doing any additional savings challenges today. I'm kind of focusing in on these at the moment. But that is okay because we're so far behind. I need to focus on shorter tasks right now and longer tasks later. 900 is for the kiddos, and they are definitely getting the 30 today because I do have to split that 3 ways. That's a 10 and a 20 to make 30. Put it that way. And these will be split between the kids 3 ways. It'll be anything for their room that they may need and or I want to get them. And it's also for clothing and things of that nature. Last but never least is moving. I'll talk to you about moving here really quick. Moving right now has 50. We're putting in 20 today. For some reason, we have $30. I'm missing a 10 somewhere. Where am I missing that 10 at? Okay. I don't know. I have 30, so I'm going to leave 10 out for right now because I don't know what's going on. We got 10, 20, and then what I'm going to do, y'all, is find out why I made that mistake, and I will slip that into where it belongs because I am supposed to be using $211 today. That's okay. Mistakes happen, and I'll go back, watch the video, figure out where I made the mistake. We'll put the 10 up front here until I find out which envelope it goes into. That is $211 spent today. Let's talk about moving, and then I'm going to show you exactly what will be going up in our Etsy shop and what I will be using the savings challenge for. So that I'm going to show you here in a minute. We have decided we're not moving to Oklahoma. My daughter and her boyfriend and my grandson will be moving back to Arkansas most likely in early to mid-December. And it looks like we're going to be moving in the direction of Arkansas instead. So with that being said, super exciting. Been looking at some properties down there, been looking at some overall functions for the kids, some athletics and things of that nature, extracurricular activities and things of that nature. So looks like we won't be moving to Oklahoma, most likely. We'll probably be moving in the direction of Arkansas. Not sure exactly where in Arkansas. I have a pretty good idea, but I don't really want to launch that out right now. So that is what we're doing. We're working towards getting ready to do moving. I am buying some totes and things of that nature. I'd rather move more with totes than I would with boxes. And I know it sounds like it requires a lot of totes, y'all, but we're not 100% minimalistic, but we are minimalized and we are getting super organized. So that's part of the reason I've been all over the place as well and not been on YouTube as much or been as consistent, and I apologize, but we've got to get things around here done as well. Not quite sure when we're moving, but I know now we'll be probably moving mostly towards Arkansas. That's where we're looking at. So that is our savings challenges for today. I do not have a cash stuffing to show you for my variables right now. Hopefully I can get that up. It would be a really quick video, and then I will put up my grocery haul video as well for the first week of September. So let's move into what we're going to show you of our new item. All right, y'all, I said I wanted to show you my jars. Sorry if my hand shakes a little bit because I'm actually holding my camera for this one. So we don't have the trackers yet. We're looking at getting those made so that I can get these uploaded. We have the penny challenge. We have the nickel challenge, the dime challenge, and the quarter challenge. Now this one got a little messed up, little creases in it, so I'm keeping that one for myself. They all have the coin slots on the top. And now we are going to be making the trackers. My son is in the process of making these trackers. Now, this is my set. The penny challenge does give you the traditional $697.95. The nickel challenge gives you over 1 year $3,339.75. The dime challenge will give you $6,679, and 50 cents. So that, again, that was $6,679.50. And then the quarter challenge will give you $16,698.75. Now, with that being said, why am I thinking about doing a coin challenge when I tell you guys that I don't do coins? Because I have a chihuahua in the house who thinks she's a human piggy bank. Or a quarter piggy bank, I should say. Not more of a human, but a quarter piggy bank. Because this is going to be my empty nester challenge, y'all. I have 3 kids still left in the house. Danya's 14, will be 15 in April. Jessica will be 14 in January. And Philip will be 13 in January. So with that being given and said, yes, I've got multiple years before they are out of the house. This is going to probably take me more than 1 year to complete because I don't think I'll be able to save that much money over 1 year, but I will work slowly and consistently through that. And as I do it, I will show you how I plan to save the money as I'm getting higher in the amounts. I may just have to spread that amount over a month, over a week, over a certain amount of time. It could take a couple of months to get some of these numbers ticked off as I'm working through them. But y'all, that would be a lot of money saved. That might be a really good cruise trip or something like that for my husband and I to go on as empty nesters. But that's what I'm going to be using the challenge for myself. We are going to have the trackers made. Again, Philip is currently working on that now. And then after that, we also have a holiday series coming out here within the next, I want to say, a couple of weeks or so. We're currently working on that, and that one's actually going to be turned into a book, y'all. So it will be a savings challenge book. Now, whether this comes out as just a printable that I will go ahead and laminate and send to you, or maybe I can hold off a little longer and turn it into a book as well and send that with us. One of these jars, if you guys choose to purchase one of these jars off of our Etsy shop, then maybe I'll come with a book. I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do this yet. But with that being said, this is a new series that we are going to be starting. This is my Empty Nester Savings Challenge. And yes, I'm keeping all these jars for myself, but again, they'll be up in our shop here shortly, and then our Christmas series is up and around the corner. and that one is super excited. The labels have already been made. My daughter is cutting them tonight. She is shipping them off tomorrow. And then after that, we will be making that savings challenge book, y'all. And with that being said, it's going to look really, really cool. It is going to be 1 year's worth of Christmas saving starting in January, and you work your way through that book all the way through December. And with that book, it will also allow you to pick your amounts. So you're not going to be confined by a certain amount because everybody's Christmas amounts are different. So it's 12 full months of savings. We're calling this series Let It Snow. They're going to be 4 different jars. We are going to have a snowflake jar. We are going to have my favorite, snowman jar. We are going to have a Santa Claus Christmas type jar just with the Christmas tree on it. And presents, I believe, is what it is. My daughter's done for me because me and her were going over the design. And last but not least, we'll have one of those wreath jars. So there'll be 4 different options for that. They'll be the same kind of jars. Hopefully I can get in the silver and gold tops for those in case you guys want the silver or gold tops for those jars. And that will be coming with a Savings Challenge book. So if you get it in the next couple of months, hopefully we can get this up within the next month or so. I'm hoping to launch it maybe second week of October or so, third week at the latest. Then you can get started on it for next year and have it in your lineup for your new challenges coming in 2024. So questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, throw it at me in the comment section down below. We'll definitely catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.